Alright guys, good to see you guys again. Today we're going to talk about Creature from the Black Lagoon. One of the last of the, actually I think it's the final classic Universal monster. It was released about roughly 20 years after Dracula and the first Frankenstein movie. But even though it does feel at times a little tired and a little formulaic in terms of its plot, it does have its own unique look, its own unique voice, which is why I feel, as a fan of the genre, I feel like its rewatch value holds strong even today. First of all, the cinematography and the principal shooting is wonderful to look at. There's so many shots of these vast swamplands and rainforests and lots of underwater shots that show the gill man swimming and stalking its prey. Even though you would think it's in the 1950s, the special effects and the look won't look very good, they designed the suit in such a way that it looks like a living, breathing creature that could walk on land and swim in the water. And they designed the suit so that you actually could swim in the suit. And the creature's neck and its mouth were designed in such a way that you couldn't see air bubbles come out of it. So it looks like an actual aquatic creature. So the look of this movie is spectacular. There's lots of underwater shots and shots on land of the creature stalking the people, and even the shots that don't involve the monster are still fun to look at. They're still just really breathtaking. So if you get a chance to see this movie, I encourage you, if you can, if it's convenient for you, to watch it on a bigger screen, because it is really fun to watch. Most of the performances are fine. The pacing is okay. The first half hour of the movie is a little slow, but for a monster movie set in the 1950s, it stays pretty busy throughout the movie. The monster attacks frequently, and even when it's not on screen, it's really hard to put my finger on it, but it still feels like it has a presence throughout the movie. And that's probably because the film is shot, or the creature is shot throughout so frequently that you feel like it's always a living threat. But overall, it stands on its own as a pretty solid monster movie. It does feel very similar to King Kong in the sense that it's a monster run amok. Monster runs amok in a deserted, isolated location and kills some people along the way and tries to abduct a very beautiful woman. So it does have some of those formulaic plot points that it stays close to, but it's still worth checking out. I would encourage you to go see it. While it's not my favorite Universal monster film, it's definitely a worthy entry into the series. So I definitely recommend it. If you're not into black and white movies, I could see you not really wanting to see this. But if you're okay with that, if you like watching some Turner Classic films or AMC films, back when AMC actually used to run black and white movies, then this film should be fine. It should be fine for viewing. If you're a fan of science fiction or classic horror, it's a must-see. The direction, cinematography, the performances, the design of the gill man are all very, very well done, very well crafted. And the creature itself is an iconic creature. It's iconic enough that it's worthy to stand next to the Frankenstein monster, Dracula, Bela Lugosi's Dracula, and the Wolfman, all of the other creatures that were produced during Universal's big monster boom in the 30s and 40s. So check it out. It's worth watching, and I will see you guys next time, okay?